killed Liz. I killed the teen dream. Deal with it. I killed Liz. I killed the teen dream. Deal with it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction. I am choosing this one. I'm not necessarily going to go in order, but I do want to hit some of the ones that I know that have pissed me off the most because I would love to share some sarcasm and judgment with you guys. I do apologize if you can hear any noise in the background. We have roofers at the house. My daughter's watching TV. It's a wild time right now, but I wanted to go ahead and start getting this one done because it takes me so long, but you guys seem to be loving it. So I am so excited to get into another reaction with you guys.
So you guys, we decided to choose violence today on this beautiful Saturday.
Why is going shopping on a Saturday choosing violence? I go shopping well, not every Saturday, but that's when we do our grocery shopping. We try to get out of the house as quickly as we can, hit all of our stores, get our errands done, and boom, we're done for like at least 2 weeks. Why is this choosing violence?
And we're at the...
That's not part of it, is it?
Oh, it's not? Oh, thank God.
Not
Okay, so that makes me feel better. We are at the grand opening weekend of the new Costco. And we just decided to go for it. So... here we are.
You want me to drop you out? You want me to drop you out?
How many times has he had to drop her off in the front of the store for him to ask as they're not even barely in the parking lot? That's... oh my God.
No, we can go together. It's okay. Let's try to find some... oh, wow. Oh, you can get gas here. Not that we have a gas car, but still. Oh, it's popping, you guys.
So, a couple things. Why do we suddenly get this view of her non-existent knee damn near pushed up against the dash? Like, I could say some more things, but I won't. That I'll keep to myself. But also, as somebody who was a former Costco member, we don't have a Costco or Sam's Club anywhere near us now. Unfortunately, I did love to shop at Sam's. But as a former Costco shopper and gas getter, she could not handle the gas line. Let me tell you something right now. It's not for the weak. It's not for the faint of heart, okay? Because I don't know how it is here in the mainland, but I'm used to putting gas at the Costco's in Hawaii because that's where I used to live. And let me tell you something. You need to be on it, girl. Like, you can't just be dilly-dallying and like, oh, because people will try to fight you.
It is...
dude, like, really, lady? Like, I was going there.
So he was going there, but he's like in the middle of the road. Look. She has like a shitload of space on the right-hand side. How are you going to the right, but you're almost going to the left? Like, you're in the middle, my guy. So you're one of those people who come down here as a snowbird and don't know how to drive. It's you guys. Like, you suck at driving.
10 minutes later.
it only took a few cycles around the parking lot.
Listen, after I go up and down maybe 2 aisles, I'm over it. Also, it is so hot here. Like, you're literally looking for shade, which means you're most likely parking in the back of the parking lot. I don't care. I count it, towards... it's a free workout, okay? Listen, I'm going to get my steps in while I'm in the store, but I'm going to get more steps in to get to the store. Like, going to the store is a reward for the work I'm going to do. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't go round and round and round for 10 minutes. Like, I can't handle it.
And Anderson's still chilling. So one thing I'm particularly excited for is diapers.
And here we go. We're wearing the Mom Collective hat. I am not a hat person, so I can't really say much. I do think I think hats make her face look way fatter. Like, this is just a kind of a testament to that. I think the hat's ugly, but I'm not a hat person, so I don't really have that big of an opinion. I think most of the stuff she wears is ugly, if I'm honest. But my thing is, she wears all of this shit that says mom. Like, as if the baby in the stroller is not the hint that you're the mom. Why are you so insecure about being a mom? Why do you feel like, do you think somebody's going to think this baby's not yours? Because it's giving that.
Heard really good thing about Kirkland diapers. So we've only been to Costco once with our family in Pennsylvania.
Has she ever mentioned before now that her in-laws live in Pennsylvania. The only people that I knew that live in Pennsylvania is her quote-unquote best friend Lily, aka her only friend that she has, which I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, has she ever mentioned that they don't live in the state, that they live in Pennsylvania before this moment? Like, because I don't remember that.
But other than that, having our own membership, very exciting. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay.
Have you guys noticed that she only gets this excited about shopping and food? Like, I don't think I've ever seen her this excited, even when she's talking about her son. Every time she's talking about him, she's like looking away from us, or she's looking away. She's looking somewhere else, or she looks dead behind the eyes. Like, she's never this excited. She's never this excited about Yar. She's never this excited about her family. She only gets like this with food and shopping. Tell me you have an addiction without telling me you have an addiction.
So, signed up in the car. Didn't have to wait in line. Did it all in the app.
Of course you did, because God forbid you should talk to people.
Last night, the bedroom fan broke, and bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room.
Girl, don't sit here and act like you know who Pipple is. Please don't. You and your fake ass fannery. Like, you probably never even heard or knew who Pipple was before you married your husband.
Wait, does this make you know what the thing is? They make like silent fans now. I want a loud fan.
I think that's too big for the nightstand.
You do?
Yeah.
It oscillates, babe.
It oscillates, babe. You guys, Yar sounds like a man who is at the end of his rope. Like, I have never heard a man be so disinterested. And I mean, fair enough, it's shopping. You know, the dichotomy between her and him is going to be extreme. But my thing is, like, this is how people sound when they absolutely do not want to be doing what they're doing, and for whatever reason they are being forced to.
The excitement is real, people.
I don't think it's loud enough. It's too silent. I like loud.
Okay.
I want freeze. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm jazzy right now. I feel like we're gonna oh my God, I forgot to tell you. They're selling a giant pool here for like $500. Thumbs up in the comments.
I'm not gonna lie, part of me wants her to get it just so that we can all laugh about it. But also, if you wanted a pool at your house, why did you leave the house that had a pool? And didn't she have that pool put in? Because didn't that house not come with a pool initially, and then she had the pool put in? Am I misremembering that? I don't remember. But yeah, I thought she had that pool put in. So is she about to get a pool put into her new house? Because I know she said something in one of the recent ones about, she was looking at that stuff and she was like, oh, this would be perfect for poolside. Is she pool shopping? Is she going to put a pool in her house or out in the yard? Whatever, you know what I mean.
When we have more kids, I want to get a Blackstone griddle and make a big breakfast every weekend.
So first of all, the fact that he does a thumbs down when she walks away, I feel like is very indicative of their relationship. Like, he just kind of lets her yammer on and do whatever the hell she wants. And then in the background, he's just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Fuck that shit. But listen, girl, you don't need to be having no more kids. I tell you right now, you can't survive the first one. Okay, you done fucked this kid up already, and he's not even a year old. Please do not have any more children and make these people that we have to then interact with when we leave our home, because that is not fair to the rest of us, and it's not fair to them kids.
Oh my God, these
things
we had
at our old house. These are the best air conditioners
ever.
You don't have to they shape in the window. They're so good and so quiet. Oh yeah, it's right there.
So the window closes right here,
The window goes in the middle.
and it's the most silent air conditioner.
Yeah, this was really
Window air
quiet.
conditioner that's ever.
Noise outside, cool inside.
Yet in the last house, she was always complaining when she was doing try-on hauls about how hot it was because they didn't have AC. So, which is it, Alex? Did you have AC or did you not? Did the AC work amazingly or did it not?
What? It works with Apple Home now?
Oh,
Okay.
you're so upset.
Dude.
That would have been fun. Get your Dyson. get a little cashmere throw for a cool $220. As cashmere is fancy. Oh.
Maybe it's just me, but I think this is how she actually talks. Like, she likes to say that she doesn't have an accent, but I think she secretly does. And she tries to hide it on camera. I don't know. I don't know if it's this exaggerated, but I think she does have an accent. Because sometimes we hear stuff and it sounds so natural when she does it. Like, when she does different accents, it sounds very forced. Like when she does the Southern accent or the British accent, it sounds very forced. But when she does stuff like this, it's very natural. So I think she does have an accent, but she has, you know, how like actors know how to do different accents and get rid of their own accent when they're playing a part, which, let's face it, that's what Alex is doing every time she turns the camera on.
Oh, 3 stoneware vases for $26.99. Bamboo bath mat. This is all what's in the front, so this is like on display. Home and Body Company candles, diffusers. Ooh, this is fun. See, Costco is going to be really dangerous because like I'm just going to like get stuff like this.
And put it where? Where the hell are you going to put that in your overly crowded house? Please explain. Where are you going to put that? Because we know that you've been taking stuff out of the house and putting it in the basement because that's what you said already. And also, this is not safe for a child who should be growing and crawling and pulling himself up and getting ready to walk. So are you just really planning to never have your kid explore crawling or anything like that? Because that would be super unsafe for him.
You know what I mean? Guys, look at this. A stackable planter. Because I kind of want to try to start a garden, vegetables and fruits. And look at it. It's so like convenient for just putting it on our deck or something.
Who is telling her that she has what it takes to be a gardener? Who's doing it? I want to know so I can correct them. Because Alex, you don't have what it takes to be a mom. You don't have what it takes to feed your child. You know you have to feed plants too, right? You can't just put them in a pot on the deck, on the porch, and hope for... I mean, you can, I suppose, if you want to waste a shitload of money. But you have to, like, actually take care of the plants. You have to go out there and, like, talk to them and wash their leaves and water them and make sure they're getting nutrients. You can't just prop a bottle up on the soil and let it be. That's not how it works with plants.
We didn't grab a cart today because we've got the baby and we just wanted it to be easy because it's like...
I'm sorry, you're a moron. Why wouldn't you grab a cart unless you're not planning to shop? You're not planning to buy anything. In which case, why are you there? Because you are one of those people, like some of us go to the store to get the things that we need and get the hell out. I'm not trying to hang out and chit chat in the aisles. And this is not fun time for me. I want to get what I need to get. That's why I have a list of things and leave. Yes, I do go places to shop, you know, and I mean, I guess by shop I do look at stuff. But I am not the type of person to just like peruse the way she does and just quote unquote putt around. Like, and why don't you have a cart? Like, what do you mean because you have the baby? Okay, girl, so people with babies don't shop. People don't shop with a stroller. Why didn't you just bring his car seat inside? You could have had Yar carry it. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
So busy in here, but definitely gonna come back. It's only like 30 minutes from our house, which is really, really good. It's packed down by the groceries. I think that's like the most popular Costco stuff.
Oh my God, you guys, imagine that the grocery area is going to be the most popular Costco stuff. Imagine coming to a warehouse, a wholesale store in this economy where people are trying to save everywhere they can and people are shopping at the groceries. The audacity, right? Like, oh my God, just can you guys imagine it? Can you imagine it? Can you imagine going to Costco and wanting to shop and like there's other people there in the grocery section? How crazy is that?
I've seen this on TikTok. You can get a sauna That is so, oh my God. That is so cool. That's so cool. Like, where else can you go and get a sauna and a freeze dryer? Yarman loves, when we went to the one in Pennsylvania, Yarman got a hoodie. He's actually wearing it right now, the Kirkland hoodie, and he loves it. So we're gonna see if they have any more. Okay, you guys, I heard that these are very similar to the Starbucks ones.
I'm so shocked. She heard something about food, guys. She heard something about food. She knows something about food. Of course. It's so shocking. It's so shocking.
And the top ingredient is cottage cheese. So I think I'm gonna try these. The line goes to the back of the store and around.
It's moving quickly though.
But I can't decide if I want to come back another day or if we should wait the line.
So she already told us, like, not even 2 minutes ago that she was coming back. Also, yeah, it's a Saturday, my guy. It's a Saturday. That's how the store is. You're always going to be in line because that's when everybody else is shopping. And I guarantee you they're not there, like, super early in the morning or anything. They're probably there at lunchtime or maybe even a little bit later. Who knows? But, you know, they're there when literally everybody else is there. What did you expect? And this was the opening weekend? Hello? Why are you even here?
Babe, that line is so long. They have so much cool stuff here. Oh my gosh. Yum. That looks so good. And then look at chocolate French crepes. Oh my God. Yummy. And this massive thing of Hawaiian rolls. So I assessed the situation and the line is way crazier than I thought. But granted, it is the first Saturday that they opened, and tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, so I bet everyone is buying stuff for tomorrow. This might be a peruse kind of day and come back during the week kind of situation. But it's like just, I don't know, it's just fun to like come and see it while it's the first weekend.
St. Patrick's Day is Monday.
Oh, it is? Well, people celebrate it tomorrow though, right? The parades.
I find it so funny that she tried to blame something and then she didn't even know when the holiday was. Oh my God, she's such an idiot.
I thought, yeah, no, the parades are all tomorrow, but people are probably gonna have a good time tomorrow. Oh, babe, they sell the filters here. These are the ones we buy, right? Right?
That's the brand.
No. You guys, they have Ruggable and like so much good kid stuff as he gets older. Burt's Bees, like that is so good. Oh, I love it here.
Why is she in such a hurry for this kid to grow up? Like, it's so weird. And then didn't she just talk about in a video how she can't believe that the newborn stage is over and it's just gone. He'll never be like, but yet here you are looking at 4T. Like, my kids, she just turned 2 and she's not even in 4T. Like, what is happening? Why are you in such a hurry for this little boy to grow up and, like, I guess be out of your hair? Is that what the issue is? Like, I don't know. And also, oh, the Burt's Bees is so good. Why is it good, Alex? What research have you done to tell you that it's good?
I'm about to be a full-blown Costco mom.
Several days later.
Hello, you guys. So it's a couple days later. The last clip, look at my bun. Like, what is happening? I just can't.
Oh, trust me. We know. We know you can't.
So it's a couple days later. The last clip I took on Saturday. And then honestly, I unplugged for the rest of the weekend.
Here we go again with this unplugging. Are you a lamp? Like, what's happening? Are you a computer? Why are you always unplugged? And I highly doubt that because you're always on TikTok and posting stupid bullshit on Instagram. So, and I feel like I don't keep track of her like that, but I feel like she did post something on Instagram because she almost always does on the weekends post something. So, you unplugged, girl. You're not an appliance. Just because you're as big and shaped like a refrigerator doesn't mean you have to plug into the wall.
And what did we do after that? After that we perused around Rentham outlets because it was right nearby and it was a beautiful day. So we just walked around with Anderson and soaked it up.
It was such a beautiful day, so instead of taking your kid to the park and putting him in like one of the child swings or having him go down the slide or just like carrying him around to the different things. So instead of doing that, you did more shopping. Why are you going to an outlet? Like, did she say rent them? Is that what she said? Well, is she renting stuff? She just spent like what, $300-400 on that mirror and now we need to rent stuff? I'm so confused. But also, take your kid to the park. Like, it's such a beautiful day outside. Then go outside and go to the freaking park. Play with your kid outside. And also, you could have taken the dog, too. You know, Bruno, your dog, your first son, as you like to say. You could have taken him outside and walked him and played with him and just made a whole family day of it. But no, instead you went to Costco and more shopping.
They have like such a great little playground and stuff. I can't wait to take him back when he's older.
Again, the hyperfixation on him growing up. I really don't get it. Why don't you want to enjoy the moments you have?
And then we came home.
The breathing, like in this part, it's especially bad. Like, wow.
Had dinner, went to bed, and then yesterday we hung out with some of Yar's family.
Yeah, see, all of a sudden they're seeing Yar's family all the time. But she hasn't even barely talked about his family in the last 2 or 3 years? It's just weird. It's weird that all of a sudden now they're seeing his family all the time.
And got groceries and just like hung out. So yesterday was beautiful. It was like 70 yesterday.
So did you take your child to the park? Did you take your dog for a walk? Did you actually do outdoor things with your family?
Literally in the sun, it felt like almost like summer, and it was quite a thrill. Now today it's literally like the most dreary day ever. So soak it up on the good days. But anyway, Yar's working, Anderson's napping, and it's your girl vlogging. It's me. We ran out of our little snicker dates.
We ran out of our snicker dates, aka I've run out of content because I didn't bother filming anything over the weekend. And now, because the only things I can really do are shop, cook, and eat, I have to do something for content, guys. So you're going to watch me make something and probably fail at it. Like, what's new? And this is the content.
So I actually saw on a reel or something, like what else is new?
Well, I'll tell you what isn't new, your ideas or your content.
Did it as like a bark, and honestly it looks so much easier to do, because I won't lie, making the snicker dates is like, it's a little bit tedious doing each one individually. Like, I'm happy to do it. I love like prepping like food for the week.
Do you though? Because why do you never show us that? Like, that would be great content. Show us you meal prepping for at least the week. Why would you not do that as content? I don't understand. Ooh, unless what you're prepping is like nonsense snacks and terrible food and you don't want to get judged for it, because then that would make a lot of sense.
Yesterday, I also prepped our Greek yogurt bagels for the week. Yara is now on board.
Of course he is, because he has for some reason outsourced the cooking to you. Why? I will never understand unless he also cannot cook, but I find that hard to believe. Why? Just why? Yeah, he's on board, all right. He's on board because he doesn't have a choice.
Which was super fun. He has everything, and I made a batch of jalapeno cheddar for me. So, I love making like homemade foods and stuff, but I like the idea of this version of the snicker dates because it's like a bark and it seems kind of a lot easier to make. You basically like take out a tray, put a piece of parchment paper, and then like do layers of each.
See, this is why I think she actually thinks we're stupid. Because she's telling us this like we haven't watched her make bark so many times. Or like we don't know what bark is.
And then freeze it and then cut it into pieces. So then you can also have different sizes of the bark. I don't know. It seems great. So when we got our groceries yesterday, I picked up a fresh box of dates. We've got semi-sweet chocolate chips and dry roasted peanuts, and then I also already have peanut butter, and then we'll sprinkle it with some sea salt.
You know what's actually kind of funny to me is that, so they just showed themselves going to Costco, a place where people go to save money, and then she's getting her groceries at Whole Foods.
And we'll have it tonight. I think it's just gonna take it up a whole nother level. A whole nother level. I feel like I have a hair. Oh my God, you know when you have a hair in your bra? Ugh.
What are you complaining about? You frequently walk around with spit up, which stinks on you.
And actually today, Anderson and I are gonna go pick up my mom and go visit my grandma, my grandparents. My grandma's doing really well. I know you guys always ask about a little update about her and her broken collarbone. She's doing good. She's in physical therapy. It's like, it's getting better, but it's just like such a slow, steady race just because she's older and it takes more time to heal when you're older. She's so damn cute though. Oh my God. She was like, how much does she texted me because she texts on her iPad, and she was like, how much does Anderson weigh? And I'm like, he's almost 20 pounds. And she was like, oh, I'm like, I told the PT person to help me like weight train so I can like lift him up again because like she can't carry him anymore.
So you mean to tell me that your 80-something-year-old grandma cares more about carrying your son than you do? That is wild to me. Like, are you kidding me? We hardly even see you carry Anderson, you or Yar. I mean, to be fair, we hardly ever see Yar with Anderson, even though I'm sure that's on purpose because I feel like he spends more time with Anderson than you do. But I mean, whatever, girl, we don't know. But you always have a carrier or he's in something. Like, you're never holding him. And when you are, you're always doing it wrong. So the fact that your grandma is more worried about being able to carry him than you are is so crazy to me. And the fact that you actually sat there and said that you and Yar were proud of yourselves for not picking him up so much, you do realize that's how children form attachments, right? Like that's how they don't get messed up and form eating habits, bad eating habits, or an eating disorder like you have. That's how they feel secure and safe.
Because before she broke her collarbone, Mimi would just, she's strong. She would just hold Anderson, walk around.
That's really sad. She's stronger than you, someone who should be in the prime of their life, the fittest they've ever been, the healthiest they've ever been. And your grandmother is stronger than you. But also, how is she stronger than you, Alex? Because you're just made of muscle. You've always been going to the gym for years and years and years, and you have all this muscle. So why is she able to carry Anderson more than you are?
Like, my grandparents are in just such great shape. They are literally 86 and 87. I swear, like, they still, like, act and look like they were back in their early 70s. Like, they've always just taken really, really good care of themselves. So she's trying to get her strength back to like carry Anderson, but she can at least like sit with him on the couch now and kind of have enough like strength to kind of hold him up on the side.
Your son is almost 7 months old. Nobody should be having to hold him up. He should be sitting unsupported or at the very least sitting on his own with limited support. Why is your child so developmentally behind?
So that's good. Anyway, she loves seeing him. So I'm excited to go over and just spend some quality time today.
I feel like everybody loves seeing him but you. And by spending quality time, I feel like it's you like happy to pass him off. You couldn't have paid me to pass my kid off under a year, honestly. And lots of people wanted to hold my daughter. And I was just not about it. But not you, girl. You probably hand him to a stranger if you could.
It's just a dreary, dreary day. So yeah, let's go ahead. First and foremost, you kind of just like, these have pits. Sometimes I buy them pitted. But honestly, the ones with pits are always like bigger and fresher. Sometimes the pitted ones get a little dry and are a little bit small. So I'm gonna de-pit these, and then like you kind of spread them out on a layer, and then put another parchment paper and roll them out. So that's like the base. And then you do a layer of peanut butter, layer of sprinkle of peanuts, and then melted chocolate on top, and then sea salt. Ooh, that's gonna be so good. Also, I think the only thing in this vlog so far is the Costco trip. So I am gonna go back to Costco in a couple of days, and actually like do a Costco haul, which I'm like so excited about.
So a couple things. First of all, this already sounds more complicated than the other recipes she usually does. Like I don't know. To me, it seems just so much easier to just fill the dates and then dip them in the chocolate and call it a day. Because then you're done, right? There's no having to go back and I hate having to break up bark. Like, is it just me or... I hate it. But I also only make it around the holidays. So, also, girl, we know you're excited to go to Costco without Yar. I don't know why you didn't add that in there, because we all know that that's the real reason why you're excited, because you don't have anybody to check you and be like, I don't think we need that.
I'm gonna go in and get a cart and like have a real shopping trip. So it was really fun to just go and like soak up the vibes. We both knew, Yara and I were like, is this dumb? We were like, let's just go for the vibes.
Let's go for the vibes. This is a person who claims to have anxiety, like anxiety so bad it needs to be medicated, and she had to remain on her medication throughout her entire pregnancy. And she also claims to be so busy. But you're so busy, you have time to go somewhere just to go and not to actually get shit done. And then, because you just went there to hang out, basically, you still had to go get groceries. So you had to go to another store the next day to get groceries for your house. And now you're going to go in a few days to Costco and get more things. What? But you're so busy.
It's like, it wasn't that crowded, honestly, because the store was so big, but the line was just like really, really long. But it was, I don't know, it was just kind of exciting to like see all of it. A little overwhelming, but exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna go back. So probably in the next vlog or two, there will be a full Costco shop with me and haul.
So I was just going to cut all of this out, and fair enough, I probably am going to cut a majority of it, but I thought I'd go ahead and slow it down so we can just see what she's really looking like here. Also, I wanted to take this time, since I don't have to like do any kind of serious editing here, to thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I am so glad that you guys are enjoying it. I am super excited that everybody is so like welcoming and nice, and that you guys think I'm funny. That's great. I don't think I'm funny, but you know, try to get in a few laughs there when I can. But yeah, I just wanted to take this time to really thank you guys and let you know that I super appreciate everybody subscribing. I appreciate all the feedback. I appreciate, you know, you guys commenting and liking the videos. Like, I am just overwhelmed and like so still in a state of shock that you guys are enjoying it so much. So thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, to everyone who's given me a thumbs up, who's watched, who's commented. And I am really just excited to keep doing these videos with you guys. If there's any videos in particular that you want to see me react to or hear me react to, please leave it below. I'm happy to react to, you know, any specific videos you guys have in mind. Like I said, I'm not really going to go in order right now. I'm just kind of doing the ones that I know really pissed me off. So yeah, but I will try to get to all her videos at some point in time. So again, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much.
This is gonna be so good. Because you want to know what too? Like, each piece is going to be a little bit thicker, but like with more peanut butter peanut ratio. So yeah, I'm gonna pop it in the freezer and then cut it up into pieces and then keep them in the freezer. This is gonna be so good.
A few minutes later.
All right, you guys, Mr. Anderson is awake.
You can tell she is so excited to eat it. Like, the look on her face is just like, I can imagine it in her head. She's like, can't wait to eat all of this and only give Yar a piece to try on camera. Also, why is Anderson on camera? Why? You blurring him out does nothing. Stop showing him on camera.
And I am so sure that his second bottom tooth is like so close to poking through because he's just been very upset. Very upset. Listen, I'm serious, you guys. This hip carrier, I saw a comment that's like, oh, because he's so heavy. If you are holding a 20-pound sack on your hip and just walking around doing stuff in your house, it's gonna get tiring.
Now, she says this after she just got done telling us how her 80-something-year-old grandmother just carried him around the house like nothing. But she can't do it. And also, why are you calling Anderson a sack? That is so rude. That, oh my God.
After about 10 minutes, okay, I love it. So, judgy. Judgy.
Oh, this is the whole reason I wanted to react to this video. I never hated something more. This is who Alex really is. This little judgy. Oh my God. She's so nasty. She's such an ugly person. This person should not be a mother. There's no kindness there. There's none. You are literally on the internet. You put yourself and your family at this point on the internet to be judged. And then you don't like when you then get off the internet. I said it in your stupid little rant and I'll say it again. Get off the internet. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen because Lord knows we can't cook, so we don't know what you're doing there anyway.
Anyway, over the weekend, Yar and I ate my purse snacks while we were out on our little adventures. So I'm gonna refill the purse snack pouch. Number 1, Chomps. This is my last one. I gotta go get more.
Weird. I could have sworn Chomps had sponsored you. How come you have to go get more?
A trail mix, double feature, Whole Foods, delicious. Protein kind bar. I just prepped Anderson's bottles for the day, going to my grandparents' house. I have this little cooler that I use with this bottle ice pack. I think it came with it. And it... I know, honey.
Well, the problem is you don't know. That's why he's always hollering at you, because you do the stupidest shit to this child and you have, like, why? How are you so unattuned to your own child's needs? It just baffles me.
Just gave him some of that organic camellia drops. It'll work soon. Okay, let's go. I'm back home looking a bit more disheveled than before.
In what way? And yes, I did cut out the bits where we're at Mimi's house and she's showing us the pictures that she posted on Instagram. I cut that out, guys.
On the way home just now, there was a dog in the middle of the road, happily kind of wandering around. But of course, I had to stop and check and make sure it was like okay and where it was supposed to go.
Ma'am, if you think for 1 minute that I believe that you got out of your car to check on somebody else's animal when you can't even be bothered to pick up your own dog's poop, no, you're such a liar.
And it was really fun. Did you just fart? Anderson's just sitting right here behind the camera and he just farted. I love your farts.
He's not sitting though because we know he can't sit up on his own. So do you mean laying?
They make me laugh. So yeah, I stopped, and it was super friendly. The dog came right up to the side, and I got Bruno with me. I was on the way back from my grandparents. Anderson's in the back, and the dog came running up and was kind of just like a happy dog. And then thankfully my neighbor, who's also my friend, pulled up behind me and we kind of...
Wow, look at those muscles, those muscular arms. How can I get my arms to be like that? I'm dying to know.
Tackled it together, not tackled the dog, tackled the situation together. And the house was like a couple houses away, and literally the sweetest dog. It was a black lab, and yeah, I guess I'm dry. Had a little slobber. It was the sweetest, like lots of kisses dog. So that was a journey, an adventure.
The only thing about that was a journey was the journey we had to go on listening to you for you to get to the point.
But we had a nice day at my grandparents' house, and I am super excited to cut up the bark. I had it in the freezer the whole time. I'm gonna let it thaw like a sprinkle just so I can actually cut it up into pieces while it's still like really hard. I'm gonna show you the bottom. Look at that. Here's the top. I have the urge. I have to do it.
And this right here is why you cannot eat at everyone's house. Please. Oh my God.
Oh, no, I don't. That is so hard. This is very frozen. On the way home, we also grabbed a grocery pickup. Sweetest batch season is upon us. Oh my gosh. I got these the other day and ate a whole package in like a sitting. Sweetest batch blackberries. Say that 3 times fast. Sweetest batch blackberries.
She couldn't even say it the first time right. So why would she try and say it 3 times fast? And the joke is you say something, first of all, you say it right and it's like a mouthful, and then you say that 3 times fast, and that's it. You don't try to say it, you idiot.
Nope. Literally like candy.
Because God forbid it tastes like fruit. If it doesn't taste like candy, she's not eating it.
We got some leftover food from Yar's family yesterday, so we're gonna heat that up for dinner. I am so grateful. His grandma made us so much food postpartum, and then like anytime we go over, she always sends food home, which is like just so nice.
So do you bring her stuff or do you just show up with your hands out? Because I know Yar's Dominican, I don't know in their culture, but I know for me in Puerto Rican and Hawaiian culture, you don't show up empty-handed. Like whenever you're going to somebody's house, you bring them something. Like even if it's something small, you just don't show up empty-handed. But even more so because she's always making you food to take home. Like I truly hope you're not just going over there and taking this woman's food. So
we've got some sancocho for dinner. It's like a really, really delicious stew with like meat and veggies. So I'm gonna heat this up on the stove, nice and low and slow. And then we have a new episode of White Lotus. It's the little things in life.
I honestly can't believe she left this in. Like, this is the content. I mean, I can believe it, but also I can't. Does that make sense? Like, really, you want us to watch you struggling to cut this stupid bark and eating it already? Like, you have the first try before anything. Like, oh my God, I can't. She couldn't even wait to at least try it with Yar.
Okay, so I won't lie, this was really hard to cut up. We got there eventually, but a lot of it like kind of just like came apart. The ratio is even better than the other way I do it.
Maybe this is just me being nitpicky, but I hate the way she chews. She chews like a cow, and then the way she smacks her lips, it drives me crazy. Because
there's more peanut butter and peanuts per bite. And even though it was hard to do, it's still like easier than the other way, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this way from now on or go back to the old way. Very good though. I do like this ratio more. I'll see what Yar thinks about it because he eats these probably even more than I do.
She says that, but how many pieces do you think she had while she was filming this clip?
Heating up the food on the stove. And there's time for White Lotus. Well, probably after you go to bed in a few hours. Yeah. All right, verdict.
These right here are the best things I've ever had.
So I did cut some out. Unlike Alex, I don't love showing her son on the internet. So where I can cut it out, I will. He is adorable. His laugh is adorable. I just feel like it's super sad that, honestly, I think the only time she pays attention to her son and gives him attention in this manner is for the camera. And that is so, so sad to me. I also cut out the little bit of the intro, I guess, to White Lotus. I don't know. I don't watch that show. I have no idea about it. And her zooming in on Bruno awkwardly. And now here we are with Yar taste testing apparently one of the best things of his life. I feel like he's starting to view food like he's picking up Alex's bad habits with food. So, yikes, that's kind of scary. It's scary for him, and it's also scary for Anderson, because now he's not going to have either parent who has a good idea about being health conscious. I mean, we kind of already saw that was coming, because why hasn't Yar said anything to Alex about her weight? Like, this is a huge thing. He loves you endlessly, but he won't stand up to you about you continuing to gain weight. Don't you think that's a red flag? I don't know. I don't really know about the relationship. It doesn't seem like it's very loving to me, but what do I know? I'm just an outsider.
And that pinch of salt? Mm-hmm. Dude.
Okay, do you like these better than how we usually make them?
I like how the other ones were just like, you can pop them in your mouth.
I can cut these smaller.
Okay.
But I like the ratio more on these.
But the ratio on these are better.
Okay.
100%.
And it's not just, because usually in the little ones we do, it's just one peanut in each one. This one you get like multiple peanut bites.
Mm-hmm. This is really good.
Yay.
Good job.
Thank you.
This is what I do with my toddler. I tell her good job and I high five her.
Good morning, you guys. It's the next day. The vlog's actually going to go up in like an hour. I'm editing it right now.
God, imagine being so behind that you have to edit the video the day of, the morning of it going live, and still having this smug look on your face like you're such hot shit. God, the entitlement on this one.
But I just wanted to like come on and close the vlog. Last night, White Lotus was so good. I think I don't know if I said this, but I had seen a reel or someone say that like White Lotus is just for like nosy people.
I think it's so funny that you say that, because that's how I feel about watching you. It's really just for nosy people.
Because like we just like, we are just like being nosy in people's business.
Okay, so the rest of this is just her talking about White Lotus and Severance and the TV shows, and she's not really saying anything of any real value, so I figured we'd go ahead and close out our little video and our time together. And I just wanted to say thank you guys again for coming to hang out with me and listening to my sarcasm and my stupid jokes and just enjoying some time judging Alex with me, because it is truly my pleasure and I am so glad you are all enjoying it. So until I upload again, which will probably be soon because I'm having a wonderful time, I will see you guys then. Bye.